Hi, Suzanne.
Hey, how are you today, Glynis?
Oh, okay.
We're socially distanced, are we?
Just
As much as we can. So today we're going to do a scrapbooking page, and the theme, as you can see, is gardens. And we've got a lovely bee on top of the yellow flower. So we'll start by showing the page layout. So ideally it's nice if you've got any bright paper, you can use that, or you can use just the plain white paper. So and I'll just go through what we need. We need a glue stick, one of those glue sticks, or alternatively we can use sellotape if we haven't got sellotape. We have felt tips as well.
and even paints if you wanted to paint.
And paints as well. So what we've also done is we've actually cut up some little flowers. We've got any coloured paper, which is quite nice to put on the side. So like that. Or got little hearts. And if you've only got white paper, you might like to use the felt tips to colour them in. So you could have a nice little red heart on the side. You can colour them whatever colour you like, whether it's purple or blue or green, and stick them on the side. So,
Oh good, I might just cut them out. Can I borrow the scissors?
yeah, sure. There we go. And while Glynis is doing that, I might just colour in a couple of these flowers. Yeah, so what we're doing is we're starting with the green background, so it's a garden. And usually I like to put another bit of paper, so you can either put something, if you grab a green, you can put a blue or purple. It just depends on what you feel like on the day. So what we do is we've got to put some glue on the back. Quite important that you don't put too much glue on here. And if you're going to use pictures, use some with a thicker paper, because sometimes it disintegrates when you've got glue, so you need the cards usually do that. So you can also use Christmas cards or any sort of card if you want a picture, or as Glynis has cut up, maybe newspaper, or you know, so we've got a car, we've got some of your interesting planes. Yeah, and there's a train there, so it's not just for boys like doing as well as girls. So that's right. And some of us are also interested in the royal family cooking. So if you go to your Women's Weekly or Women's Day, you can use that type of thing if cooking is your thing.
That's good. So there's lots of ideas.
Yeah. Or pets. There's a couple of pictures of pets as well.
Or exercise. You can have exercise, scrapbook page, your favourite exercise.
Or
maybe.
friends, you know, so you might have done something with a friend and you've taken a photo, and then you might want to put it in the scrapbook. Yeah. So.
Exactly. Oh, we've got some hearts. I might colour in a heart too.
Yeah. Because the more the thing is with the scrapbook back page, you don't want it to look too full because it detracts from the main picture. So if you've got a photo in the middle, you want to just put the call them embellishments on the side, whether they be flowers. Some people like to put beads on, glitter.
What do you think? You know, that's how it looks like this at the moment. And so the more layers you add, the more interesting your page becomes. You can maybe cut this bird out. Find birds in gardens,
Okay, that would be good. And then we've got some very fancy looking butterflies on that paper as well.
And we can put anything in the garden, which is great. Butterflies and birds and flowers.
Yeah.
So I might cut out this bird, see if we've got enough space.
Yeah. So you've got to make sure you've got enough backing paper to go round.
And you could use old wrapping paper.
Yep.
You know, anything that you've got in a cupboard. Even some wrappers off some grocery products you could have as a backing page. It would be quite shiny and crinkly, wouldn't it?
Yeah. And the thing is, nothing needs to be perfectly straight. Everyone likes straight lines, but sometimes it's interesting to make something that's maybe got what you would do is you edge like that.
Different edging, doesn't have to be a straight cut.
Yeah.
Zigzags you can cut. Even you could make lines up, you know, like you could cut a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And you could put like lines behind your picture. So I might do that on this plain piece of paper.
Now we've got that like that, it looks quite pretty. We'll put that on there. Glue it firmly because it ends up coming up in your scrapbook. So you've just got your sleeves, you put your pages in. The other thing you can do is overlap things, but I think in this case it might be best just to, since it's such a beautiful picture, we'll just cut that one down. What do you think, Glynis?
So I'm going to work on my page with just plain paper.
Yeah, so Glynis is just doing one if you just
Haven't got a lot of things.
using what you've got at home, yeah.
And maybe you could even put it up in your kitchen, on your fridge, on your door, just to brighten the day. Have a scrapbook page for every day.
People like to put captions on their pages, and especially when it's somewhere where they've been out, they like to put where they went. And how you would do that is you could cut a little piece of paper like that, or you know, coloured paper, or like Glynis's paper, and cut it into a square and stick it on the side, and then put your text or your writing. You could either do that on the computer, or you could write it yourself.
Well, that might be all I feel like doing. You know, I might go and make a cup of coffee now.
Yeah, that's
Should I go and make a cup of coffee?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Here we go. I really enjoyed doing that.
It was good.
We'll see how yours finishes.
Yeah, this is the finished pages. It's a garden page. Little creative page that Glynis did, just cutting up pictures, and she coloured her own flowers, which is quite nice. And just a plain bit of paper, that's one type of paper you could have at home.